on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Get ready.
Get ready in
10,
9,
8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for Web3 Breakfast.
Streaming to over 180 countries around the world.
Getting down and dirty with everything crypto.
Everything crypto. And bringing your daily fix of Web3 analysis and news.
Brought to you by the Crypto Magazine and your hosts,
Jay Chains and Mr. Dude. Buckle up, settle down,
and let's grow.
Hey, grow up. Time to grow up. Buckle up, too. Buckle up for safety. We're going to the moon soon, aren't we? Isn't that what's happening with crypto?
You know what I did hear, though?
Huh.
That may or may not be correct, but we're going to be getting some drugs. We're going to be talking about drugs today.
Free drugs.
So that's
Definitely.
pretty cool to be talking about drugs on a space.
So, does that...
totally normal.
It's totally cool. It's totally cool. I don't know if it's the drugs or the 3 cups of coffee I drank or that fucking countdown, but something's got me all keyed up and anxious right now.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, man.
That's
You know
right,
what?
yeah.
Here's the deal. I am super envious of anybody who is drinking or have had coffee today. Like, I saw Mr. Dude take a sip of his coffee, like, while we were, like, you know, in, like, the pre-show. Yeah. And then you just said it. So I didn't make myself coffee this morning before I left. And then I wore, if you guys are watching the live stream, I'm double merched up, by the way. This is a homemade zip-up hoodie, but this is a hat that you can get at the merch store. If you guys want, you can check out web3breakfast.com, get yourself some merch. I'm doubled up, but so I got this thin little zip-up hoodie on today. I'm riding the motorcycle in, and it was cold, man. I'll tell you what, like, inside of my bones were shivering cold. It was, man, I wasn't ready for that. And then and I don't have hot coffee at the moment, so I just got some cold drinks. So I'm going to continue to be cold while I watch you guys drink coffee, talk about getting warm and being cozy. I'm really excited to hear about. It's funny to me that we're gonna talk about drugs today. We're gonna maybe give out some drugs. Who's gonna be our resident drug? Is it can you say dealer or
Dealer?
dropper?
You say like pusher on here or what?
No, it's like it's a connoisseur, or like, what do we call them now?
Oh, there
Butt
you go,
tenders?
connoisseur,
The
yeah.
butt tender.
Yeah.
Yo, I can totally relate to you with the whole motorcycle thing. I used to have a little Ninja, and you know, you can be outside; it doesn't feel that cold. But when you get on the bike and the wind starts hitting you, it's frigid.
Man, and you know what? I have I've got a tinted visor on my helmet, so it's pretty dark. And my sunglasses, I will wear so most of the time, I'll actually, because the route that I take, I don't usually go fast because it's like super fast, right? Because it's back roads, it's windy, it's kind of like the back road way, and it's really chill. It's not the main, like, thoroughfare, right, where it's like the 2 or 4 lanes both ways, whatever. But this morning, because I was cold, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going the fast way because I'm just getting this over. So I took that way. Man, why did you say that? Why was I telling that story?
Did you say you were wearing your sunglasses
hitting you in?
Yeah.
and the visor?
Yeah. Because I usually just go visor up with sunglasses, but my sunglasses were like all fogged up. So like I had Whit just stuff them in my backpack like right before I left the house. And so I tried to do that, but it was one of those things, man, where it was so cold. My eyes like started like watering and then like felt like they were freezing. And so I had to put the visor down, but it was a little dark. You know, usually that's best when it's sunny, and it wasn't quite sun's up yet when I left.
Do you have the phrase "a hat on a hat"?
Huh?
That's the hat. Do you have the phrase "a hat on a hat"? Because that's sort of what you were trying to do there, I think. You know, sunglasses and a visor, it's like a specific facial accessory that is like does a specific thing, and you had like 2 of them on at the same time. It's just like kind of like, why would you wear a fucking visor and sunglasses? You're so cool that you like take your fucking motorcycle helmet off and you're wearing aviators. Like, what the fuck, man?
No. I have to. The sunglasses have to go
okay,
on
Tom
and
Cruise.
Before the helmet can go on.
And
No. It's like I prefer I prefer looking out of my polarized sunglasses than the mirror visor of my motorcycle helmet, right? But I'm not going to ride without a visor because there are the times where I don't have the sunglasses or it's dark. And I probably should just maybe make it a clear one so that, I don't have problems at night. Because like at night, I can't ride with sunglasses, nor can I ride with the tinted visor because it's like impossible to see. So it's also good because I don't really want to be riding a motorcycle at night because it's a higher percentage chance that I'm going to get smashed. And so it's like a safety thing. Not smash drunk. Smash not drinking. Smash like hit by a car.
Smushed.
Yeah, smushed.
I instantly thought of the old Asian ladies at the beach with those visors.
Man, you know what's wild? So when I was in Australia, that's like huge. Obviously, they have like the way hotter summers and everything as well. And there's like huge like Asian population over there. Like walking down the street is like somewhat dangerous in spots because everyone's got their umbrellas out. I had one of those like where two people are walking in the same line and you're kind of like, oh, I'm going left. Oh no, you went the same way. Oh, we both went the same way again. And then this little Asian lady just like started tickling my tummy. It's like and she's like, hee, and she tickled me, and then like we just went on with our lives.
That's interesting, man. Why? There are.
Did you mean to say tummy right there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
my
a dad
tummy.
when you say the
My
word tummy. That's a fact. If you say the word tummy out loud, if you say the word pee-pee, like those are potty. If I gotta go potty, you're
You guys are hilarious.
This is a family show too, Carrie. That's why, right? We're at the breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm here dropping f-bombs like Mrs. Chains and Grandma Chains. Worst of all, is down there somewhere, probably listening.
Carrie, it's okay. I drop f-bombs all the time. You guys know that.
Plus, I'm Canadian, so that takes some of the impact out of it.
Are we doing drugs at the breakfast table today?
Man, we're gonna it's like being back in school, almost like the anti-dare class. We are gonna learn about drugs, not learn about staying away from drugs.
We're probably gonna encourage you to get some drugs.
I'm snorting lines of NFTs right now. I have a whole coffee table full of them, just snorting.
That nice mint taste in your nose.
Yeah. You might not want to burn these drugs though. You might want to hold them. And just carry them around in a briefcase. Yeah, you never know. We're gonna learn more though a little later on.
I'm excited about
I see Zerker I see Zerk down there, but he's not coming up on the stage.
Are the mad scientists coming up today too, or are they just here to listen?
Yeah, I believe that was Zerk was like, "Yo, can I come up today with David from Osmosis?" So like, hopefully we get a little Osmosis talking there.
Like
and then Tank had signed up from he was here last week, and he had signed up today too. I don't know if he meant to or not. And then Kanzi from the drugs crew signed up at the last minute. I'm like, how the hell are we gonna fit all these people into the show? I'm stressed out. I had my fucking
we're gonna have a great
wallet compromised last night. I was streaking out, and then I'm like, oh, we have an extra half hour. Thanks, fuck for that. So yeah. So
did you get your stuff all sorted yesterday?
Oh yeah, that's a story for whenever we feel it's appropriate. I had
it's always appropriate.
Everybody, if you're fucking with NFTs, let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
So I had a wallet that was compromised last night because I had a couple of NFTs that were staked. And the NFT collection in question was changing from one DAO to another. So I unstaked from the one DAO and I staked it on the other DAO, and I just made a rookie move and I accidentally unstaked them immediately. And so instead of unstaking, the unstaking process beginning, they just sat there in stasis for days, and it was pending 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, it's been over a week now, or a week. I should probably reach out to the DAO people. Well, I go to their Discord and there's no fucking open a ticket. So I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. And some people are sending me different directions. So it seems to keep coming back to try the DAO official Discord. So I did again, and a ticket opened up. And so I'm like, okay, so not just anyone can open a ticket, I don't think. Maybe this is my own naivete about fucking Discord. I have no idea. but like a official looking ticket, and somebody who was like an admin from the DAO group said, yo, try this website, blah blah blah, connect your wallet, and then you can try this you can try to delegate them, or I can't remember the specific instructions at this time. I'm drawing a blank, but either way, I connected my wallet to a bad site, and that was that. I had this, as soon as I connect, I just felt the fucking pit of my stomach go like, oh fuck, well, I know I just fucked up. And then within like a couple hours, like, because I was like checking back to my wallet like constantly, I noticed at about like a few hours later that some of my positions had become unstaked, which means someone has access to my wallet. Now, because it's a Cosmos wallet, because it's Kepler, and it's a little bit more like, and most of my shit is staked, now it's kind of like this funny game of chess where I've been sent to a few options for helping like people who basically run bots that will you give them the date and whatever, and they'll like set it up and try to like snap your shit back in the instant that it unbonds before the hacker can. So depending on how fucking smart and fast the hacker is, and if they're running a bot, then you may actually get your stuff back. But the important thing is that I got all my artwork out. I got all my mad scientists. I got all my galactic syndicates.
That's great.
Like everything that was really worth anything to me, all my artwork I got out of there. And that was like the most important thing to me. But just for the sake of like, because, like I'm not going to, it's not a great deal of money, but there was like probably like $2 or $3 grand in there, which we all know at this like, moment, that could have easily become like 10 grand. And
yeah, that could be like a 10x and it's 20.
You know what I mean? Like easily. I was pretty much counting on that portfolio to 10x. So like I'm kind of like busted up a bit right now. I'm like, forgive me if I'm like, a little bit stumbly or whatever this morning. I like have had extra coffee and probably not enough fucking cannabis products. And
we'll get your mind right, Kerry. Yeah. What are you doing, man? Get your mind right.
Yeah. I'm gonna get back in the game. I'm back in the game. So anyway, just
I just mean
use burner wallets for NFTs. You know what I mean? Like try not to leave. Try not to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna run out to the garage for a fucking bong rip in a sec.
There you go.
But, just my PSA for the day. Last thing before I hand the mic back over is if you're playing with NFTs, which I know a lot of us are liking to do these days because we're getting bored and the market's chopping sideways and they're fun thing to do. Just use a fucking burner wallet for them. Just don't put like thousands of dollars in the same wallet as NFTs, just in case you something like this happens.
I appreciate you saying that, Kerry. I don't want to say I told you guys so.
I told you so. I know, fucked up.
I'm pretty sure I said, guys, we're getting ready for a bull run. Might be time to get a freshie. Let's snap off some freshie wallets. I said this weeks ago. I said it a couple times. Get those freshies.
Big Papa Bear.
Wallets are free to make, so make as many as you need.
But in this certain scenario, like Kerry would have had to use these wallets because those NFTs were staked, right? So he had to interact.
That's a good point.
These wallets.
Plus, I was receiving airdrops.
Would have had to do this. So
plus I was receiving airdrops for the NFTs themselves. So I was using that wallet actively. Like it was really my only active Cosmos wallet.
So
which is stupid.
I know. The lesson is kind of like the triple checking like links and shit, and like basically like if there's not an open ticket, it's kind of like making a stink in the Discord, being like, I'm not doing anything unless it's with like the founder, basically.
So what can you, so obviously like things happen, right? So like what's the best way that you could safeguard this? Is it make sure that this is the wallet that you're staking these NFTs is literally that's all that it is used for? You get any rewards, those immediately go on to a secondary wallet that maybe is your long-term storage for all of your coins. You just literally keep the minimum in there for what you need for any of your staking activity, and that's it. And then just immediately, like if you get a daily reward, send that shit out, or send it out every couple days to your main wallet, so that you don't just, you know, I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of that would be the best thing.
I guess
the best
like
practice,
having
right?
like having everything separate. Like if you have mad scientists, then your mad scientists are in one. Like trying to keep your projects in different wallets. So worst case scenario, you only lose one project.
And you know what? That's frustrating. Nobody actually wants to do that, you know. But like, that's
no. This person, luckily, they didn't seem to be out after the NFTs, because there was like pretty, like, I mean, there was probably a couple of $1,000 worth of NFTs. Yeah, there's some NFTs in there, you know, that they could have like sold that turned over easily. And
the answer will be to have a Defenders vault, because I know like this is Cosmos related, and Defenders and Burns. We had Burns on our that Saturday show. Remember, Jay? They were talking about.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave out the seed phrase, and they couldn't even steal his bases. So it's like it's when we get to that point is making sure you, like, I guess we all like use these proven security methods.
Yeah.
I had something
anyway, that's
similar
my sad
happen
story.
to me.
That's why I'm so sad. Oh, sorry, Mike.
That's okay. I had something
Circle
similar
on
happen
stage.
to me on my my MetaMask wallet. I was using this wallet just for big time, and it was literally just to be able to take big time tokens into the wallet, and then, you know, my big time tokens onto my my exchange. But I went to go send Ethereum in there to pay for gas, and Ethereum instantly went out. So I lost all my big time in there. There was a drainer. So anytime I tried to put something in there, it just automatically got taken out. And then eventually somebody put some Ethereum in there to pay for the fee, and then it was gone.
oh.
Yeah, on
ETH is ruthless.
On
At least it was.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I'm just saying. At least it was Cosmos for me. Like Ethereum, I would have just been like heartbroken, because everything would be gone, right? Like before you even knew what happened. Generally, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say on Ethereum, use Wallet Guard. It's like an app. It will simulate the transactions before they actually execute, and they'll let you know in advance. There's also on Ethereum, you can use warm.xyz. That's from We Knew Labs. That was Beeple and Figgy, their crew, that started taking.
Cool. They were recently bought by someone too. And what's cool about the Wallet Guard is I have my Beast in my wallet, and I went into Wallet Guard, signed in, and I could lock my Beast. So God forbid I ever have a hack or a drain, I'll actually get like a text being like, someone is trying to move your locked asset.
Yeah, you can lock on there. But
we're getting closer and closer to setting a date with Rafsby for a conversation, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, we were chatting in the DMs the other day. This morning. He sent me a message last night. I responded this morning.
That's dope. They sent me a Bit Beast too, just for fun. So that was awesome.
Nice. Yeah, those things are cool. I've got a couple of them when because I have a couple beasts, like you could mint them. Like you get like a free mint for however many beasts you had. I got some pretty cool.
And then you got like the key or something, and then you could get. Did you order your physical beast?
No, I totally missed that whole thing like a bozo. I'm gonna let him know, and we'll see if he can help me out.
But hey, Carrie, you know what was good though is you didn't lose your MetaVixen. That's what matters, buddy.
Yeah, well, that was a whole different wallet altogether. So yeah, I wouldn't fuck around at all with an Ethereum wallet. Like I don't know. I got brazen, and you know,
to me,
I got
like
cocky.
I'm giving you virtual hugs.
I've never staked anything. With the exception of maybe a few random things here and there that were very, very like inconsequential, right? Like I'm just not into that. Like I'm of the camp from, you know, my come up in crypto was not your keys, not your cheese, right? And that includes your NFTs is what we added in there. And like in order to live that philosophy, like you can't give your shit up. And so I've never like with anything value, like never did the whole take your mutant, grab the ape coin, put that shit together and make some more ape coin. I never did that because I never wanted to lose ownership. It's just, that's the antithesis of NFTs.
And that was OG like crypto too. Like I
think
like,
OG,
come a long
man.
way where it's like lots of soft staking opportunities now where you don't.
Yeah, man.
Your wallet,
there's a whole new thing called the movement called NFTfi, and like we're probably going to get into it a little bit maybe today when Zerker talks. But, you know what I mean? Like it's like DeFi plus NFTs. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's what can I say? I got a little hooked into it and got a little. Yeah, I wasn't taking proper precautions for. I just was like, damn, I gotta get my NFTs unfucking staked one way or another, and I was like, hurried. I rushed the process, and I shouldn't have. You know what I mean? So
Anyway,
so I know
you're talking about MetaVixens.
What's that? MetaVixens? What?
You're talking about MetaVixens. I'm actually gonna be picking one today to buy. I'm gonna get my daughter to pick one that she likes, and gonna buy one today.
Hold on, that deserves this.
I love that. I love that. Speaking of round of applause for all you guys that are tuning in. Make sure you guys smash the like, hit the heart, do all the things. I will post up into the breakfast table now. We want to make sure that we give everybody a chance to try to win $100 in GOTTI. And so we got this new thing now for every 100 people that we get in the Twitter space, the X space, the X show, whatever they're called. We're going to give away $100 in GOTTI. So right now we got 193. So if we get that over 200, that means we'll give away 200. If we get that over 300, we'll give away 300. Yada yada yada. Yesterday was $700 in GOTTI. Those all got sent out this morning. So congratulations to everybody who won yesterday. Best of luck to everybody who enters today. Let me get on, make sure that gets up there to the breakfast table. We'll set a place. We got a place set already for, was that Wallet Guard, right?
Correct. The only con with Wallet Guard that I've found so far is it's only on my PC, not on my phone.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know of any mobile.
Did you hear the distaste in that sound?
Like, yeah, like
he just doesn't want to touch a fucking desktop ever.
No, listen, if I'm not able to access you on my phone, fuck off. Like, I get, there's great. I'll use my computer for stuff, but if you're just like computer only, nah, I'm never using it. You got to be on both, because this is a mobile world. Do not tether me to a computer. That is silliness.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear what BlackRock posted? Their analysts said that crypto is being adopted faster than mobile phones and the internet itself, I believe.
Oh,
something
shit.
Crazy like that. Yeah,
guys,
they just released it.
I can't wait. I'm super bullish for the rest of this year. As soon as we get as soon as we get this market activity to just explode, we need to break. What is the number? Break 64, and then hopefully we can get back, on the trajectory towards 70, 80. It's happening. No one wants crypto to go up. We're talking about NFTs today. That's right. You guys are like, fuck you, dude. We're not talking about crypto today. We're talking about NFTs.
Yeah, Bitcoin who?
Yeah, no, save that shit for another day, bro. We're talking about NFTs.
Yeah, what is this, Thursday, bro?
Yeah. My bad, G. All right. Let's go.
I was good in the hood. What's up, Zerk? Man's been lingering down there. Behind his mad scientist PFP.
GM, how y'all doing? Good morning.
What's up, brother?
I'm good.
Oh yeah, we got. I know that we have got several mad scientists in our community. Obviously, you see Carrie rocking the PFP. Let's see. There's more. Man, it's really cool to have you guys here and chat with us, because it's been a big part of our community, because again, like Carrie and Dal and several others that are mad scientist community members, and so appreciate you being here, fam. How's your week going? Happy Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks. I'm bullish as well on crypto. I think it's I think October's coming up. Didn't start like October. It started like Downtober, but now I feel the light is at the end of the tunnel. People are being more bullish, so I'm excited for the end of the year. Let's hit 100. Let's hit 100. Y'all stopped at 80. That was a little, a little short, I think.
No, I mean, so here, you guys, really quick. I think that we are going to have, and this is going to help NFTs, by the way. This is going to help the entire broader ecosystem of everything, is that we are going to see a run up towards 100K this year. Psychologically, it will get rejected the shit out of it because retail's not here. We're going to come back down to earth a little bit, and then we build our momentum back up in early 2025, and then probably sometime after the inauguration, so let's figure in February, is then maybe we'll start to re-challenge that 100K again, and then maybe bounce off a few times. And then at some point when we do connect and we hit that home run and we break through the resistance at 100K, then we trigger the FOMO from retail and it is on to the races. And that's probably maybe at the beginning of Q2. That's probably what we should be thinking realistically. I know we all want it to happen right now, so do I, but let's look pragmatically at it at the end of the day. But again, we'll save that conversation for crypto, but that's all going to bring money into the broader NFT ecosystem because people will start pulling profits because that is the theme. The theme is to pull your profits. Guys, make sure you do that. And then spend your money on NFTs.
Yeah, go get yourself a nice hat, as I like to say. As my my friend Barry likes to say, don't go buy a nice hat with your profits. It's a silly thing to do. And I'm like, what's the difference between buying an NFT and a nice hat? Really? No difference, but it's fun and it makes me happy. So,
Bro,
you know, if you can't have some fun and you have profits can't make you happy, then what the fuck are you doing?
can I
You know
ask
what I
you,
mean?
can I ask you like a serious question? Is
Yeah,
there
absolutely. Always.
is as far as like hats go, like obviously there are way better things in life than a hat, but as far as hats go, when you get a fresh one, it's a great feeling. It's just a great feeling when you put on a brand new hat. So I get it. Sometimes you want to pull those profits and you want to get that fresh hat. You want to get that new black crispy flat brim or adventure hat or whatever you rock. I don't care. I'm the flat brim guy. That just fits my face. I like that. The dad hats don't fit my head well. They look like little children hats on my head because I've got a large head. So I have to do this out of necessity.
It could be a toque. It could be a tilly. I don't really care. It could be a top hat for Christ's sakes. But if whatever makes you happy, man.
Should
you just got to sometimes, you know.
Should a couple of us get top hats?
Dude, if I was a 6'6" man wearing an 11-inch top hat, it would be the fucking most hysterical thing you've ever seen.
Special edition Web3 Breakfast Club top hats.
Dude,
do it.
I'm gonna see. You know what? I'll see
for our next conference.
I'm gonna see if what is it? Shopify? Is it the Shopify? Yeah, Shopify. If we could get top hats and then customize them for the website, for the merch store, we're gonna do that. But even if we can't, we're just gonna get a couple made for the team top hats.
How about those cowboy hats, like the baseball caps, like New York Yankees have baseball or cowboy hats now? You could do Web3 Breakfast cowboy hats too.
The Yankees,
or those like giant hats. You know those like huge ones that like that NFL players started making, like those ones.
That we should do for the conferences.
Yes, attention. We're in the attention economy.
And then when people come to do an interview, they have to wear it. Oh, got so much fun. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back into NFTs. All right, talk to me about what do you guys got cooking up at the in the lab with the mad scientists?
Yeah, we're getting ready for a big Cosmos event called Cosmoverse. I don't know if you heard about this one. It's going to be pretty hype. Yeah, it's in yes, all these crypto events happen in Dubai because people want that tax break or whatever laws they have for crypto people. So and make a trip out of it. That being said, there's going to be all these projects within the Cosmos meeting up, gathering. I'll be speaking at a NFT panel as well. Should be a fun one. So we're getting ready with that, some merch, organizing, sponsoring some parties. So should be a really, really cool event if you're in Dubai. On October 21st. I don't know if anybody's from there or planning to do a trip there, but do hit us up if you're you're coming to Cosmoverse. So we're very excited about that one. You know, it's always nice to meet people face to face. I know Carrie actually attended an event in Toronto. I'm from Montreal, so Canadian people here. And I know Carrie has an issue with his passport or something. I think that's what he said to us last time on the Spaces. Anyways, it's nice to meet community members face to face. And it's funny how the conversations that you have online all the time, right? Like we're online almost 24/7, and then you meet these people in person, and it's literally the same conversation. So it's if you do have that connection with your internet friends, I think you're gonna have the same connection IRL. So it's always fun to meet people, shake some hands, and have some fun.
Hell yeah. Love that, man. I will not be in Dubai in October, but maybe in December.
I've never been. I hear it's pretty glitzy. I don't know if I'm going there for the conference and for the people. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's a little superficial for my taste, but maybe I'm passing quick judgment here.
Dude, they have a diamond encrusted Adidas store. You got to go to the. They have a diamond encrusted Adidas store. You got to go there and get some diamond encrusted fucking Adidas.
Wow.
You say, don't waste your money on hats. You could $50 hat, but a diamond encrusted
through lab made, man.
That's a little much. That is extravagant.
That's funny. No, but speaking of trips, if anybody's going to be out in Salt Lake this week, I'm actually flying there tomorrow. Let's link up for not only the karate combat stuff, permissionless is happening. Is anybody going to be out? Does anybody have any presence in Salt Lake for permissionless? Oh, I guess we're going to have to do the heavy work. We're going to do the heavy lifting talking about NFTs, guys. Down on the bog, me and my frogs selling our NFTs.
That's weird because those were crickets. That was supposed to be the cricket sound.
Oh, I thought they were frogs in the bog. Well, all right, we'll do the heavy work. Don't you worry. We'll talk about all the good stuff.
So it looks like David has joined us from Osmosis, from the Osmosis team, which is pretty cool.
Hey, David, what's happening, fam?
I'd like to welcome him to the stage.
Give you that
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, brother.
My first
Thank you for being here.
Breakfast, and I was listening in a bit. Caught the tail end of spending crypto profits on nice hats and top hats. I dig the vision there.
Thank you. We have a good vision here at Web3 Breakfast, and we appreciate you being here. That's pretty funny. So
top hats and monocles.
What's that? Get your
top hats and monocles.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna have to. It'll be a kit. At the end of the day, it will be a kit. If you do order the top hat, the monocle comes with it,
and like a white glove, so you can someone says something, you can take it off and smack them in the face with it.
Like my t-shirts.
I challenge you to a duel, sir.
Challenge you to a duel, sir. Why can't that still be the thing? Challenge to a duel. Right?
Because it's murder.
Mutual combat states. I think
it's murder, dude. Yeah, there's way easier ways to challenge somebody to a fight than to actually duel them to the death.
Yes, karate combat pit. Let's go. Totally legal, and you can bet on it. You can bet on yourself, or bet on others. I'm gonna set up the delegate thing. If you guys want to, vote through the app. You can delegate I can just vote for you because I'm putting together all this research, or you can just have the research too. I'll drop it in our group. You guys can just vote just like me if you don't want to do the delegate thing. That's one of the joys.
So for those of you who did not know, Osmosis is the most fantastic decks I've ever used in my life. That's part of why I like stick around Cosmos so much, because this damn Dex is so smooth, and then they just released a new updated. I don't know, what do you call it? A facelift, or would you call it a total overhaul, David? Or what happened? Because it was one day it was pretty awesome, and then the next day it was holy shit, there's some extra stuff going on here. I can see where things are going, and the portfolio section, moving assets in and out, so much easier. Everything is so seamless now.
I'm so glad to hear it. So we've had a bunch of UX upgrades and new features in development in the beginning of the year, and people thought that we had kind of gone a bit quiet, I guess, but it was really just heads down preparing to get all of these out, and then it was just rapid shipping, and that's really what I love about this team. Just constantly getting feedback from users, potential new users about what they want, what can be improved, and just trying to make it the best possible platform for everyone in DeFi. So really glad to hear that folks are digging the new look and features and everything like that, and hoping to just keep making it better and better.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, being able to, be in touch. So it looks like I was just looking marketing PR. So you obviously get a chance to communicate a lot with the community. Does the community pain points and stuff, does that weigh a lot into maybe some of the decisions that the team and engineers and developers make to, make it easier for the user, the end user?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so we have an amazing community, fun, and also always giving feedback, good or bad. We're here for it. So all the various contributors to Osmosis are always in these different community chats and things like that. Scrolling through Twitter, and just if we find a piece of feedback that's relevant, good or bad, hey, this page is not loading, or this feature sucks. We are sharing that in the internal Slack and Telegrams and things like that, and seeing what we can do to make things better. So that's something that I really appreciate about this team. And yeah, it's just a pleasure to be working with everyone there.
That's cool. Go ahead, Kerry.
I was just going to mention that Mad Scientist is the first NFT collection on Osmosis. I know you have some meme tokens and things on there. Did you plan on doing another NFT collection release, or is it kind of an exclusive with the Mad Scientist?
So as far as I understand, really it's just permissionless. Anyone can launch what they would like to, including NFT collections on Osmosis, and Mad Scientists were the first to do it and have executed beautifully. So Mad Scientists, at least to me, sort of came out of nowhere, and just, I was very excited by it. So it wasn't, an official Osmosis supported or created project, but something that the Mad Scientists and Backbone Labs guys really just pushed forward with, built up their own community, and have done a really tremendous job with. And the Mad Scientist community is just everywhere. It's been really amazing to see, and I know Zerk here plays a big role in that and in helping to build the community. So yeah, love it. Don't know what plans are in terms of potential future collections on Osmosis, but I do know something was recently launched called Fractal, which lets you fractionalize your NFTs into fungible tokens. So, for example, let's say you want a bad kid, but a bad kid is $1,000, $2,000. That's super expensive for most people. So, but maybe you want to still be able to at least benefit from the, speculating on the price rising or something like that. So you could buy a portion, 10% of a bad kid or 10% of a Mad Scientist, something like that. So definitely some fun stuff happening in NFTs and NFT finance kind of things. And while these aren't necessarily new, they're being done in new and cool and fun ways.
That's really cool. Now, let me ask you a question. As someone who I get a little bit of exposure to what Osmosis is from, hosting this show and learning from the community and such, but, as someone who doesn't actively participate, let me ask you a question, and you can be as brief or as thorough as you would like, but where did you get your entry into crypto? Where did you start? What ecosystem? And then what ultimately brought you over to Osmosis, and what keeps you over there, if that makes sense?
Yeah, totally. So really got my start in crypto as like most people do, reading the Bitcoin white paper and just kind of having my mind blown and getting into it that way.
Okay.
And then
so you got in the traditional way. You didn't hop in as an NFT bro, and then all of a sudden, you did this the right way. Okay, cool.
Yeah, maybe some of one of the traditional ways. Kind of a crazy but brilliant friend from college got me interested and went from there. So was
we all had that friend.
And yeah, we all had that kooky friend who ended up being right to tell us to check it out. But yeah, it was mining Ethereum and trading terribly, just, you know, losing anything and everything in fun different ways. Really wanted to find my way into crypto as, you know, in a more formal way instead of just being kind of tangentially interested in it. So got a few initial kind of internships and gigs. Over time, eventually found myself getting a chance to join a crypto focused PR agency. And I had basically no idea what PR was or anything about that at the time, but they really took me in and took a chance on me and built me up and helped me, you know, build confidence and skills. And from there was doing crypto PR for probably, you know, 30 to 40 different projects by now over the course of like 3-4 years. And one of my favorite long-term clients during that time was Osmosis. So I had really been like an Ethereum ecosystem maxi for the whole time before then. Met the folks at Osmosis, the co-founders, all the contributors, things like that. And they were just incredible builders, incredible people, clearly high integrity and just working to make the best possible products and shipping faster than any other team I had worked with. So eventually I just said, screw it, I need to join full time and be contributing to Osmosis full time, and haven't looked back since. It's been was their PR guy for about a year and a half or so, and then now have been doing marketing, PR, and socials for as a contributor to Osmosis for not so long, maybe like 8 months now, but it's been an excellent ride.
Dude, that's a cool ride, man. That's a fantastic story and journey, and kind of how, you know, really it kind of telegraphs several messages at one. Like, you know, I love your story and how, you know, it was the community, it was the ecosystem that drew you in and made you wanted to be there full time and stay there. But it tells the story of, man, you could just be doing your normal job, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in this Web3 or crypto world, and then it becomes a full-time thing. We see more and more people. Again, it's an ecosystem that is being built from the ground floor, guys. And I get a lot of questions of people asking, like, how do I get a start in crypto? It's like, well, you just fucking do it. Like, you just have to do it. Like, what do you do? Like, whatever you do, you can do here. And obviously, like, PR marketing, like, that's amazing that you know, most people like don't even probably think that that's something that if they wanted to get involved in crypto, they could do.
Absolutely. It's always fun to hear how people get into this space through either more typical or fun and weird routes. And yeah, if you want to make it happen, you'll find a way to make it happen using what you're good at, and, you know, just be nice to everyone and build up those connections and networks, and don't be afraid to reach out to people. Like, you know, if you're afraid of cold calling, cold emailing, cold DMing, that's going to prevent you from having those doors open for you. So yeah, just keep pushing and you'll find your way.
Man, hell yeah. I love to hear that. I see we got a hand from Tank. Tank, what's up, brother?
Yo, good morning, everybody. Sorry about being a little bit late. First, shout out to Osmosis, everybody over there. It is a fantastic freaking platform. Absolutely love using it. Carrie's absolutely right. Zerker, what's going on, man? Hey, look, if you guys don't want to go all the way over to Dubai, you guys can always come visit NFT Nashville, which is next month.
Boom.
But I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sit here and shield NFT Nashville. I actually want to pitch an idea, and it might have already been out there, but you know, with Osmosis, with Backbone Labs, and all this other stuff, and like us trying to reach more people in the NFT space. What about people like developing a layaway program, right? Like, you know, like we were talking about, like some NFTs are really expensive, and it's cool that you can fractionalize it. But like, what if I don't want to fractionalize? What if I don't want to own a fraction of it? I want to actually build up and work towards owning the whole thing. But so instead of like people or NFT projects or platforms kind of like going the whitelist route, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, do this, you get a whitelist. What if that whitelist, I'm air quoting, whitelist actually gives you just a layaway ticket, right? Where it's like, okay, we're going to reserve this for you because you're a dedicated community person, or, you know, whatever, you've done whatever to jump through the hoops to be loyal. So we'll reserve this for you. But, you know, stipulations implied, if you don't actually make your layaway payments, then you default. All those payments get, you know, get swiped, and, you know, it is what it is. But what if somebody builds like a smart contract layaway program so that people with not so much money can still like work towards earning it eventually? Is that a dumb idea?
Dude, I think that's a fantastic idea. I think, not only that, and it sounds weird, but also having like pawn shop style things too, where people could, in theory, and like, as someone who taking an opportunity of, a down market, but having capital, you could give liquidity to someone like, hey, you got to sell an NFT to get some liquidity. You don't have a really good buyer and the market's not really good. Well, you might get a better offer from said pawn shop NFT guy, because you see where the value is going, and like, yeah, I can give you $10 more than what whatever, say it's a $10 NFT, but it's going to be worth $100 in the in the bull run. Be like, yeah, I could give you $10 for it now, or $20 for it now, right, to give you the $10 profit more than what the floor is going to give you, so that you can move on. I get an NFT that I know that's going to be worth more, depending on rarity or whatever. It'll be that kind of thing. Absolutely. I think there is room for all that kind of stuff. Why not?
Yeah. And now that you said it that way, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump in there. I think, and I see Homestead and a few other people from Stargaze down there. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, or you can give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Didn't a guy named Jacob from Atlas DAO created somewhat of the same kind of feature or platform on Stargaze, right? Where it's like you can kind of like put out your NFT, and if they forfeit on the contract or whatever, it's like, oops, it is what it is. Am I right, Homestead? I see you came up.
You can do loans. You can basically borrow money for your NFT, and if you default on the loan, well, then you got to pay up. By
Yeah. These are something like that.
Okay. I mean, I like that. That's the whole point of. I mean, that's even better than even having to liquidate an NFT, right? Like, as far as the user, the consumer goes, that's something that we know Matthew, he's our resident financial advisor. He likes to tell us that you should never sell your crypto. You should borrow money against it. That's what the smart people do. And so that would be probably a better decision, is to get a loan out. Like, get a loan out for that NFT, and if you default on it, well, then the NFT just goes to, there's a smart contract execution, and at that point the NFT just goes to whoever that that party was that fronted the collateral.
I liked everything Tank said, except for when you default on those payments, like the money just is gone. I could see taking like a 30% surcharge or something like that for for whatever, or at the same time, you take that money and that they're paying in, so they're paying in whatever token. You take that, and hopefully whatever token it is, you can stake it for some kind of interest. Then at the like say if the loan gets terminated or if the layaway gets terminated, you get 30% of whatever their payments were in. Plus, you've already made money off of what you've been staking.
Actually, that's a better suggestion. I was driving, so I just said something off the cuff. But yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I mean, I like the idea, regardless, right? Like, it's going to be where all that stuff is going. Sorry, I'm just trying to reshape the stage here on the live stream. If you guys are watching the live stream, it's one of those days, man. I tell you what, I can't believe it's 9:50. That means we got like another 40 minutes left of the show. But I forgot the mid, or I guess maybe this is 9:45. Might be the midway point, isn't it? Hey,
you're basically right on time.
I'm basically right on freaking time, and I didn't even know it. I thought I was late, but I'm right on time. Guys, this is a perfect opportunity for y'all to smash that like button, to hit that heart, turn it pink or red, whatever color it is to you. I'm kind of hue deficient, as I like to call it. Or if you're down in the space, man, hit the purple pill down. We can all agree that it's the purple pill down in the bottom right. And you can tag some more friends, bring some more in here. We've got up onto the breakfast table. If you are in the space, it is the post that is pinned to the Web3 Breakfast account. It is all about the show today. Let me go to it so I'm telling you the right information. It says NFTuesday is live at 9 a.m. Eastern. A couple rocket ships. You're going to want to go to that. If you're trying to win $100, there's some qualification steps in there. Very easy things to do. Right now, we got, what is it, about 250? A little over that. Something like that. We're on the road to 300. So if we get over 300 people, we'll give away $300 in GOTTI. Right now, it's about 200 and something people. So it would only be $200 in GOTTI. So you see how it works. Audience participation is a must at this point. The ball's in your court. Smash the like, hit the heart, do the things. Get the folks in here.
Speaking of giveaways, I just wanted to shout out everybody who took part in the Animals Poker giveaway that I had tagged up or pinned up at the top of my profile for the last I think 2 days or something. I sent out the whitelist to Homestead, so I think he's going to take care of that. But we got Necropolis up on stage too now, so they might want to actually. I don't know if they want to talk about that maybe a little bit, drop a little alpha on what's going on there. But
we love
that's
alpha.
kind of got me a little bit excited too. It's and if you love gambling and you love poker and you love pixel art, and it kind of all ties in together. Yeah. Want to jump in on that or save that for another day?
Oh, hey. You mean about the companions or the animal poker?
That's what I'm talking about.
Because the animal poker is like from punks, right?
I am actually unsure, but I would assume that is probably correct.
Yeah, because we are also launching companions, but they are not animal poker, of course. It's something else.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually wanted you to come on and talk about the dual staking with the DAO PLS staking. If you want to talk about that and any other things coming up with the underworld.
Yeah, so this weekend we finally managed to get the feature on PL staking, the soft staking platform, that you can also get rewarded for tokens into a DAO. Which means
that might be.
Was there a mic issue there going on?
No, Carrie, mute your mic there, buddy.
Fuck.
Yeah. So basically this weekend we activated a feature that the PL staking also sees which NFTs you have in a DAO, which are hard staked, so they are locked up in a contract basically. And basically the entire point is like when you start out an NFT collection, any new user, doesn't have to be us, but people like raffles, people like to do giveaways with their collection, but people sometimes also like to hold a treasury in a decentralized way. And then they use DAO, but when people use DAO, you can't join raffles with them because there wasn't any connection between those two. So you always had to pick between governance and hard stake lockups where NFTs left your wallet, or you have to choose for like a soft staking platform like PL staking or NFT. And then you would soft stake your NFTs basically where they get points by an API indexer that just shakes your wallet and distributes points per day basically. But now we managed to combine those two, and since like on DAO you get the governance part, you can put your treasury there for everyone to control in your as holders. You can put some, like, let's say like you put 30% of the mint revenue into DAO. You can give your holders the control of it by voting rights, depending on how many NFTs they have staked there. They get voting rights and they can make proposals, just like Cosmos on-chain governance, basically. But you can also use the PL staking side and do the raffles at the same time. So it kind of mixes both of the best utilities that there are into one combined bigger utility. So you get the governance, you can distribute hard staked rewards, basically like in DAO, if you want to distribute treasury like stars tokens, you can distribute 10,000 stars over 30 days, and people will receive stars every hour or every day until the contract with the 10,000 stars is depleted, basically. But that's a cool way distribute royalties or anything else to your holders, basically. But on the same time, you can still also use the soft stake platform, where you can do all the crazy raffles and the auctions and do collabs with other projects that can also earn points when they join your project, basically. And yeah, that's basically what's going on at the moment. And I think for now, there's no one really out there that achieved this kind of thing.
Dude, heck yeah, man.
So
That's
yeah,
great.
it's new for everyone as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably the first ones doing it and using it, because basically we are putting down a blueprint for any collection that wants to use it. You can just do, basically you have no excuse anymore to not be active. Basically, if you want to be an active and you want utility, we got everything there on Stargaze now.
Nice, man.
For the most part.
That's I love to hear that. I love hearing the hot alpha and the information. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see Nathan had his hand up. Nathan, we'll go to you and then we'll swing it back over to Kerry.
Hello. How is everyone today?
What's up, buddy? GMGM.
Yeah, sorry I was a bit late joining. I had a meeting overrun, very exciting meeting, but yeah, unfortunately it run over 2.5 hours, so I was a bit late in jumping in. But I just wanted to jump in on what you guys were speaking about previously on the what you'd said about kind of borrowing money against your assets. I just wanted to let you guys know it's a feature, and I don't actually know if you guys know this yet, but it's a feature that we're building out on Liquid on our phase 2. So you'll actually be able to borrow money against your liquidity within your NFT, and still retain your asset. But yeah, I just wanted to say I think that's a great idea. But because obviously there's liquidity within the NFT, there is actually it becomes like a real world asset. There is like a house. There's something you can borrow money against, rather than that whole well, we think it's worth this because other people want to pay it. Because the liquidity is there, well, people will lend you money against it, because they go, well, worst case, we've always got the liquidity to fall back on.
Right, and that's like a nice fair entry into like combining like real world art. You know, like obviously if I own the Mona Lisa, you would lend me whatever money I requested, because you'd know like, hey, at the end of the day, like we'll just take Mr. Dude's Mona Lisa if you can't pay the fees back to us. So it's like a nice way to start blending these real world assets or our digital assets into our nice NFT world.
Yeah, I mean, the way that we've explained this previously is it's like you mentioned the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa has a value. It has a value to other people that want to enjoy the Mona Lisa and have it on their wall, or for whatever reason, whether it be a status symbol or what. But if you imagine the Mona Lisa, how much is it now worth to you if it's got $1 million strapped to the back of it? And when you buy the Mona Lisa, you get the $1 million with it. Well, people would lend you money because it knows it has $1 million strapped to the back of it, and go, well, what are we risking? But it means that you don't have to sell the Mona Lisa to get the money.
Yeah, I like that.
That's like a crazy concept, but I mean that's what's happening, right?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just wanted to, as you guys were talking about, I thought actually I'm not even sure if you guys know it's something that we are integrating, but I'm really excited just about that feature alone. It just makes it like a real world asset. It has a value. It's like a house. A mortgage company will lend you money against the house because they know worst case, if you default on the payments, they can take the house from you, and they know it will definitely have this value, whether that be 90% of what they've lent you or whatever. But yeah, I think that's great. I just wanted to share my 2 pence worth.
Man, that's the future. Now, would you guys consider that to be NFTfi, right? Like if you're adding that element of injecting liquidity, it's NFT based. You've got a lot of probably other elements that whether they're set to be finalized or whatever. Is this, I know, Kerry, we wanted to talk about this, and I had some questions about what the fuck is NFTfi. I even question it, but I understand it's a combination of DeFi and NFTs. But is that something you guys are willing to get into for the last half hour? I know we want. Hey, and I know we got to do some drugs, or I know we got to talk. We got to talk about some drugs too.
I was gonna say we got people pretty riled up at the beginning of the show, I think, about drugs. But yeah, we've got to maybe touch on NFTfi a little bit because people are just like in the dark, I think. So
smash the like
I would
if
say
you came
maybe
for drugs.
pass it over to Homestead for that, and then yeah, if you came for drugs, and I think Kanji's got her hand up. I think that's Kanji behind the drugs account. I'm not exactly sure who we got behind the drugs account, but yeah, we got to make sure that they get a chance to drop some alpha because there's an airdrop coming to. I guess I can probably drop the bomb now. They're for the most active participants in Mad University. There's going to be a little bit of a drugs airdrop to the mad scientists. So. If you've been hustling,
a bunch of mad scientists on drugs, bunch of weirdos.
That's what
just what we needed.
Just a bunch of fucking weirdos. Just kidding. I am absolutely kidding.
We are though. We're totally fucking weirdos.
All right, drugs. What's up, fam?
So good morning, everybody. So it's Consi behind the drugs account, and yes, I am a female. First, I would like to begin and say, Jay Chains, I'm very sorry to hear about your dog. I've been following the show for the last few weeks. I have a lot of dogs, Westies, the little white fluffy ones.
Oh yeah, so cute.
I think I like dogs and maybe 3 or 4 people. For the fractal NFTs, that sounds very, very interesting. I didn't have any interaction with them. The only interaction I had with, let's say, something similar is the CW404 standard on Injective, where it's both a token and an NFT. And also you can re-roll it. So I spent a lot of time, days on end, re-rolling the same, re-rolling the NFT, trying to get a different result. And that's like a degen to the max. Hello to Zerg. We had a couple of conversations, and yes, actually, we are airdropping 1 million drugs to the 50 most active users for mad scientists, and we hope that they will put it in good use and come up with new and interesting elixirs in their university. As for drugs, we are CTO meme on Injective, which was kind of adopted by the Galactic Mining Club and the Galactic Syndicate after the, let's say, a lot of its members, so the community stepped in. It wasn't the first drug on Injective, but it was quite noticeable. A lot of the community members stepped in with providing liquidity and actually buying a lot of drugs. So after we bought a lot of drugs, we thought, okay, what are we going to do with it? We started, of course, distributing a lot of it. And of course, we also encouraged. And as to the question, what do you...
shut down distribution?
Yeah, talk about a bad trip, eh? I took a bunch of drugs and drugs.
As to the drugs, so as to the question, what do you call us? Well, we have the Kingpin, which is Lord Blanc. We have a lot of lieutenants. I am the Black Widow, and I think it has nothing to do with the fact that I am in between husbands. No husband got hurt during
no
during
husbands
this.
have been harmed in the making of the Black Widow?
I'm in between, so I am assuming the incumbent one is still alive. So, what I would like to say is that so we took over this token, which is on the CW20 standard on Injective. A quite interesting standard because with that there is a reflection token on Injective paying daily dividends. However, its capabilities are quite limited. And also let's say the bad actor who created this still was able to, let's say, mint out of this CW20. So what we're doing now is we have created a factory token, which gives us a lot of more possibilities, like IBC, risk-taking, creating a lot of, let's say, LPs, and providing as much utility as we can for the holders. We are in the process of getting it whitelisted, and then we're going to start a big, let's say, migration, which we're calling the purge. So you give us back your old drugs, and we will airdrop the new stuff to you, which is the factory token. We do have our own dedicated Twitter account, also our own Telegram. And since we've been, adopted by the Galactic Syndicate, we're piggybacking on their Discord, where we run weekly events, Friday nights, where rumbles, we give out drugs. We also have high stakes rumbles on Saturdays, where you need to buy in, and then we give out SYN. SYN is the token, 10 SYN you can mint Galactic Syndicate. I am a big holder of Galactic Syndicate NFTfis, and I'm getting also to become a big holder of the Galactic Mining Club. I think we are, let's say, either a meme or a memeable token. We degen a lot. I also degen a lot, which probably I shouldn't be doing really. I would like to thank Kerry for the opportunity to come and speak here. I love the show. I see a lot of familiar faces. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Zerk, and stuff. And ready to answer any questions. First and foremost, we're here to have fun, distribute drugs, get in touch with your local dealer or Black Widow, and see what we can achieve. I would also like to say that we have 200,000 drugs up for grabs as a giveaway for your show. Drop me a DM with your Inge address. I will send them over, and you can distribute any way you would like.
Okay, thank you.
As a closing statement, I saw last week that you were all talking about your kids and potty training. I would like to say, enjoy them while they're young. My offspring is 20. The hormones have kicked in, and it's not fun.
I love how you call them offspring. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, it's I actually normally call him Two Legs because I have 4 legs, the dogs. So yeah, he's my offspring, or Two Legs. Those in Galactic Syndicate chat and drugs chat, they know that he's 2 legs. And yeah, he's gonna stop being a teenager in October. But oh my God, it's just like the worst time of my life.
I feel like I'm gonna be there in a number of years. I know that. My daughter is gonna be trouble. I feel like she's already
a lot of drugs.
She is sassy.
No, mine started that at elementary school, and it's going from bad to worse. I mean, he's studying graphic design, so they had to do a project, and he read that Coca-Cola previously had like opioids in it. I don't know whether this is actually true or not. So
it had cocaine in it, yeah.
So he did this poster as a final year project. It was like a Coca-Cola bottle, 4 lines of cocaine saying, "Put the Coke back in Coke," and that didn't go down very well. And I'm just like, whatever. It was quite fun.
That's a legendary move.
I mean,
he's like, my mom said drugs are okay.
Yeah, drug culture. It's tough to say those drugs aren't cool, but these ones are.
Our drugs are definitely cool. So anyway, thank you for having us. Actually, I was quite doubtful whether you will give the floor to us, because I did answer the question on the favorite pizza topping, and I put a topping there that it's it's a hot topic of discussion, and it's very, very divisive.
All right, you hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna have to go back.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to go look at this now. Hang on a second.
You're gonna have to.
I don't know
Any
if
guesses, anyone?
Pineapple, probably.
Got to be pineapples.
Calendly.
It's clearly not mushrooms.
I think that's hilarious because I thought that was the most daunting question on the whole application as well. It was like, you're gonna judge me if I get this wrong. Everything else is nonsense.
There's no wrong answers,
dude. People seriously.
There's no wrong answers
Anyway,
there. It's for peace of mind, knowing that I have at least one talking point. No, I've already given up access to this. I might have just screwed this up.
It's pineapple.
Yeah, all right.
I give up. It's pineapple. Okay, so I was like, oh my god, that would be it. But,
listen, I am not a hater. If I'm at a party and they've got a nice spread of pizza and they all happen to be Hawaiian pizzas with a lot of pineapple on there, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not turning it down. Am I ordering a Hawaiian at home?
I was born and raised in Hawaii, and I think it's hilarious when people just assume just because the pineapple's on there that it's Hawaiian.
Well, it's not actually. I mean, in the UK, because I studied in the UK. Okay, I will go into the question how I got involved into crypto a little bit later. But in the UK, you have like gammon, which is basically ham with pineapple sauce. So what do you have on a pizza? You have pineapple and ham. So that's how I made the connection, and you serve it on bread. So it's just like a pineapple and ham and pineapple sandwich, or it's just like gammon with whatever on top of bread. So it's an open sandwich. So
there's
nothing wrong with that.
ham. Iberico ham's like the best ham in the world, right?
Yeah, but that's it. Like in Spain, and they eat some kind of acorns, and that makes like the smoked meat very, very tasty. Gammon is just like a loin or something smoked. It's actually quite good. A lot of people have it for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. I'm a ham. I don't like, most people like the turkey for, Thanksgiving's coming up. People like turkey for the holidays. I don't really like turkey. I'm a ham guy. Like I love I know it's shitty for you probably because it's just got a bunch of bullshit, but like a honey baked ham with like the brown sugar glaze that they bake into it. Come on, that's so good. Oh, it's so good.
Actually, we do ham for Christmas, but we actually do it with maple syrup.
Oh,
and
that's
it's better than it's quite delicious. It's better than honey glaze, and I'm sure I am boring everybody with like recipes, and it's not expected.
No, who cares? So. I don't care. I'm a foodie. I love it. Keep talking to me. They can.
Me too.
They can wait.
Me too. So it's so you do like maple syrup with whole grain mustard, and you just like baste the whole thing, and you slowly cook it. It's very, very delicious.
I'm actually going to reach out to you because I want that recipe because that sounds amazing.
Okay.
That sounds amazing.
Definitely.
I tried one year. One year I tried to like make my own like ham, and I failed miserably. And I was forced to eat it because what was I going to do? Throw away a whole ham? It just didn't come out right. So I need a good recipe.
That's for sure. And for me, it's actually early evening. I am in Cyprus, which is a small island in the middle of nowhere. So probably everybody will be Googling it right now to see where Cyprus is. Mm-hmm. Oh, Mr. Jude is actually, smiling. So probably he's Googling it. And,
I know. You're like near Greece.
You're like Malta, isn't
it? It's like Malta, but we're a bit... we are the westernmost front of Europe border or whatever.
Very crypto-friendly.
Don't throw away for. It's actually very crypto-friendly. We've got a lot of crypto asset providers stationed here. Actually, Binance got the first license a few years back, and they got it for a day, and then they had to surrender it after all that trouble with CZ, but we have a lot of IT companies here because of the tax regime. Basically, you pay nothing.
No, that was an article that came out.
In Cyprus.
Ooh, go ahead. What'd you say?
I was just going to say I've had my fair share of holidays in Paphos in Cyprus. It's a good place to go on holiday. A lot of people from England go there.
It's a good place to go in Paphos. Actually, we call it Little Britain. Limassol, where I come from, is Little Moscow. We've got all sorts of people here. It's quite a nice place to visit, stay, take advantage of the tax or non-tax or low tax or whatever you want to call it. It's good living here.
Nice. I like that.
Yep.
I've been to London. I've been to London recently. I have not done too much exploring of Europe, which I want to do very soon. Hopefully, after this bull run, we'll go on a Web3 Breakfast World Tour. That's always been something that I've wanted to do. So we'll do that, and we'll check out Malta. We'll check out everything. Were you gonna say something, Mr. Dude? I saw you pulling your. Okay.
No.
Miss Homestead. Homestead, what's up, fam? You got your hand up.
What's up, y'all? How's everyone doing this morning?
Chilling.
GM, y'all. I'm gonna post the featured mint for Stargaze this week. It's called Moonbase Dracula. It's super deep in lore and some really awesome, like detailed art. If anyone wants to look in that, but really what I'm here for is curating this holiday drop for the Stargaze community, and I'm looking to onboard one artist. If there's anybody interested. I'd love to bring in an artist from the community for it too. So I'm just throwing that out there in the space.
Where's
if you're an artist
Sandra
and you're
here?
looking for the
Yeah, I
community,
nominate Sandra too.
No.
send me a DM.
She says she's got a thing on Tuesdays or something.
Okay. That makes sense. All right, cool. Well, y'all heard him. Y'all heard the man. If you're an artist, hit him up. Guys, we got about 15-ish, less than 15 minutes until we pick the winners for the GOTTI giveaway today. Right now, I'm seeing, man, you took a run. You took a run at the 300, but we have since fallen from grace. We are at 244 is what it's showing me. So we'll see what happens over the next couple minutes here, but now's your opportunity. If you have not signed up to try to win $100, you can do that by going up to the breakfast table or going to the pin post on the Web3 Breakfast account. If that's not something you're interested in, that's cool. I don't care. Just make sure that you smash the like, hit the heart, do the things that you got to do. 15 minutes. What interview? With who? Okay.
Jay's getting like real life out on camera. I think the president, and I think there's gonna be a fight in the studio. What'd you say, Jay? Naked wrestling? Was that what you said?
Something like that, yeah.
Better contact Diddy for that oil.
Get that oil. All right. Well, let's pick the winners now then. How about we do that?
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it.
These people have had 80 minutes.
You've had 80 minutes. You're right. We're going to scale this thing down, man. We had it set to 3 winners. We're going to have to scale this thing down here. 2. We got 2 winners. Right. Let's share this tab right here. All right. There we go. And the winners for today's GOTTI is... I love that. Come on. Searching for a winner here. Let it be. We got Nosfather and Rafa El Dasi. Congratulations to the both of you. This says total tweet engagement 1496. I don't think that's the same kind of stuff we were dealing with before. But congratulations to the both of you. That would have been a crazy number. Shoot me. I will send you a DM, but you're just going to shoot me your Soul Phantom address, and we'll get that sent on off to you guys. Congratulations. Best of luck to everyone the rest of the week when we do our giveaways.
What's up, Nathan? I see your hand up there while Jay is saying his bye-byes.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering. I was in and out of these spaces yesterday, just in and out of meetings, so I missed the GOTTI giveaway at the end. What was the how many was given away yesterday?
7. We gave away $700 yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah. So
amazing.
They made a run. They made a run at 300 today, but they fell just short.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I wasn't there when you done the final giveaway. And I thought, I wonder how much that was. I know when I was there, it was hovering at around 790 when I jumped out.
We were close, man. We almost hit this. You know, they're always just so close, and then we kind of fall off at the end. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, guys. Let's see. I'm not doing the show this afternoon because I got a bunch of shit that I got to do before I fly tomorrow to Salt Lake City. But tomorrow morning, we're going to do the show. I don't know if it'll be a live stream or if it'll just be a space. We'll still do giveaway. We'll still do all that stuff. So the show goes on. And then Thursday, Friday, we'll figure it out. You know, the show will happen. I just don't know if it'll be a live stream. We'll see. I'm going to bring the stuff with me.
If we hit 100,000 listeners on one show, are we not going to bankrupt him? We're not just bankrupt.
We decided the max would be 10. Max would be 10.
Oh.
10 or $1,000.
I don't even think I have enough in the wallet to cover that. That'd be crazy. Well, my cat's second battery died. I don't know what's happening today. All right. I'm out of here. I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Love y'all. Peace.